Hi guys, I'm back. I had to go and recharge my battery. So I thought that now that I had these tags with the bases done, if you didn't get to see that, it was on my last video on part 1 on how I create this background. So you can go have a look at that if you missed it. But now I have these backgrounds, so I figured I would come back on and we'll see what we can come up with to get a couple of these completed. So I just pulled this little Tim Holtz guy off and sat him in the tree and put a crown on it, and I thought it looked really cute. So I think we'll go ahead and poke him on there. Maybe we'll add a little background layering. Let's see what this looks like. So I don't really kind of have a method that I'm using other than we just create it as we go. Kind of we'll lay some stuff down and see what we like, and we'll see what we end up with. I like using cheesecloth behind images. I think that it softens the picture up, kind of brings them to the front, but I also don't want to take away too much. What do we think about that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it down. And we'll just kind of build on it and see what we end up with here. This Fabri-Tac like sticks good. Fingers and all. I do use different types of glue. I don't really have rhyme or reason. Fabri-Tac holds very, very well with fabrics and fibers and whatnot. So let's set him back up in this tree. Get him pressed down. Like so. We like that. Glue back on. And I like the crown. I think the metal crown looks good. So I'm going to attach that metal crown back to him. And with this being a big tree, this might be, we'll play with some. This is the E6000 because this crown is metal. I just want to make sure that it's adhered well and not going to come. I wish that it had a different lid though, because once it starts coming out, it's hard to get it stopped. So I think we need to place this on his little head. Kind of like so, maybe at an angle. Yeah, what do you think? You like it? And I think I'm going to distress around maybe with, I want it kind of dark. Let's try this gathered twigs and we'll see. We'll see if that is dark enough to go around on the outside there to give it kind of that framing. Not really. It's almost the same color as the browns, so that does not work. I do have black suit though, so we can just give it a light framing. Yeah, nice. Just a little bit, nothing where it just stands out in your face, I guess, because it is black. But yeah, I like that. There. Tap back. His little feet aren't sticking. Give it a good push. As that tacky glue starts to dry, you push it back down, and I find that it then we'll hear it. Just takes a little bit. Now with that, I have some vintage green. So I can always come back in and make a ruffle or a ruffle at the top later. I'm going to let this one dry though, because that's the E6000. So we'll just set this one right here and we'll move on to the next one and see. So we'll just play with something a little different than the tree. I have another tree that, oh, that's the one we did this morning. I'm really kind of liking that design and that design. So let's see. Let's play with these two designs and see what we can come up with here. I have my ephemera box right here. See if we can see what's down in here. Maybe we'll pull out some little Tim Holtz ephemeras, and then maybe not really flowery, so probably not those. So probably this pack here. I think that might just be exactly what we're looking for. And then maybe a little person. Not sure. Let's just see what we like. Another setter. Maybe a guy standing on his ledge. Maybe. And then another setter. There's a little trio. Those are cute. Might be too much big for the card. Oh, but look at here. We have a man and his dog. Something that maybe we'll work with some men. This guy has his hand out, and this guy is more kind of, let's see. I have him standing on the ledge. Maybe him. Let's just play with these two. So let's make some. These will be boy tags, men tags. Let's start with that, and we'll kind of see. Maybe we can do two of them at the same time so that the video is not astronomically long. So here's just kind of a little pack of ephemera. So maybe we can go off of color, a little gnat or something, until spring is coming. So here we have some greens and some blues. So I think, well, maybe that darker green goes better there. And then this one, kind of, ooh, maybe just kind of throw some stuff out and see. Oh, look at here. Crown diamonds. That might be a nice touch for that one. And then here's maybe it's red merchandise. There's kind of a blue, and if we distress it, it'll kind of change that color a little bit. And then a 2. Let's just set that there for the color. And then here's this one. Well, that says Paris, so probably not that one. So I'm just going to kind of move these up out of the way now that I got them dumped out. Oh, look at that one. That butterfly might be nice. And then a check and a little tiny. Okay, so let's just kind of play with these. And we'll see what we can come up with here. I'm going to get my Distress ink out here. Oop. And let's just start right here. So I like to distress him out a little bit just to kind of get rid of the white edges. And I find that the distressed vintage photo works well on them. So we'll get him all distressed out, and we might as well get this one while we're at it, because we know we're going to want him outlined as well. Okay, like so. And then I also have some of these tags. Here's some that's already gone. These are just old. I don't know if you can see, but look how old those are. Just old tags. Tickets that I came across at a auction. So I think that color will match nice. We'll try that one. Okay, so my thought process is I just kind of start laying stuff down and then tacking behind it if you need to. Kind of start with the base. So my base is here, and if we build upon that, maybe another piece of, just a small piece, I'm thinking. Stay in the video for you. So maybe we can do a small piece here. That's curling and not laying right. And then we'll go on. No, I'm kind of not liking that. Maybe it wasn't big enough. So maybe we'll move it up. It's curly. And then maybe here. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let's lay that down. My glue just started coming out of the top of this a minute ago, so I had to put my cap on, and now everything's a mess. We'll just put some of that down. A little bit more than what I wanted. Okay. And then set him on the ledge there. I'm going to pull some of this out. Not too much. And we'll get him down like that. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I found that I was mumbling a minute ago. So we'll get him down like so. And then, let's see, this is an almanac. It's got a little feather on it. So we could tack behind. Maybe we better. Let's lift him up right quick before he dries. And let's tack this in there. Let's just see if we can stuff it in behind. And build up our layer. This is how I do it. There's so many crafty women out there, and men. And they just seem to have a knack for placement. And I find that if I kind of layer it first, in my mind I can see it, and then I can continue to build. So you guys might all have a different method, which is fine. There's always more than one way to get to the end result, right? How are we liking that? Cute. Do I want this ticket now? That ticket's kind of big to me. And his little feet aren't sticking. Get some pressure here. I really like that color with that blue poking through. It almost is a turquoisey color, but it naturally did. Let's see if you can see it. There it is. It's just, it gave it a beautiful hue. I really like that. Yeah. Okay, so now I think it needs something else. Could do a merchandise. Maybe that's an almanac. We can come up with another little something something. Oh, what about some washi tape? They're about the right colors. That one is. And maybe, I think we should stay with that. That's about the right color. So we can put, of course that one's upside down. Maybe a piece here or here. Oh, let me just turn this off. Give it a more uniform look. I think it should go there. And I'm just going to kind of wrap it around the back side right there. You can see that. We put the butterfly. Do we like the butterfly? Or look, here's a hand. Could do a hand. And I'm not liking that either. The Herald Square. These are just, they're awesome. And there's so many different choices. Sometimes I have a, oh, look at, okay. Let's do this one, I think. Maybe we better just leave it alone. I'm feeling like it needs something, but with those other layers on there. Yeah, see, that's kind of off to me. Maybe flying. All right, let's just set him aside for a minute. So we got 2 base done. And there goes my glue towering out the top again. Okay, so now let's go on to this guy with his little dog. Got some fabric there. Let's just dress him up just a little bit. I see I missed some white spots right there in the middle. Okay, so here we can go with him. And we'll do him on the other side. I'm getting quite the mess going on here. Okay, he's cool. What do you guys think? You like that? You see all those colors? It's just so grungy. It just looks like water was spilled right here. It just turned out really cool. You almost hate to cover up the texture. I mean, I know that as you put it together, things, see him popping, things start to look better. If I had Oh, here's one. Of course, it's all the way at the bottom. Here is, oh, it's a dance tag. Never mind, I don't want that. And there's another brown one. I think I'm just looking for little teeny tiny pieces to kind of cluster together. Okay, that's a little one. Let's see. Let's see how this ties together. So you can always cluster at the top and run down, cluster at the bottom. I kind of like him there. And then maybe something like that. Or what if we were to rip a ticket and put like an admit one? Okay, let's kind of just start to layer and let's see what we come up with. I think they're turning out really cool. It's kind of different doing a masculine. And of course now the glue's at the bottom. A masculine tag. And I guess we could add a flower or something. I'm going to try to set him right on the ledge. There. And then we'll distress. I left my distress open. Shoot. We'll distress this up. And then I'm just going to kind of go over the top just a hair, just to kind of give it the grunge look. And then we'll hit this one right quick too. Oh, stay in camera for you. Did nice. Yeah. I like those. Okay. Let's get our next layer in here. I tend to leave these laying on their side. That way the glue is ready. But I did that a minute ago and it was just coming pouring out. And oh, New Orleans. I want that to show. We're going to do that so we can see Orleans. Kind of tack it. And then let's add this right quick for a little extra. And I'm thinking here, this would be like a little advertisement, like this guy's advertising. And get him pushed down a little bit more. Like so. What do you think? So there's two of them. And then this one, I like this diamond, crown diamonds with his crown. I think it's pretty fitting. So let's really give this some nice grunge sides here. And then a little kind of tweak in there just to make it look old. Now, what do we think? Darker? Something tells me that needs to be a hair darker. The video you probably can't tell, but down here it looks like it's light. Oh. Yeah, that looks better. So maybe a few advertisement dudes. All right, let's do it. Let's put that one down. I hope everybody's enjoying the spring weather. Seems like it's taken a while to get here. We were in the 70s yesterday with high wind here in Kansas, and sorry, supposed to be in the 70s today, but we're also calling for rain. So warm weather and rain through Saturday. So that should be for interesting. All right, what do you think? Are we liking it? Should we add more? I think I'm kind of liking that. And I have some other washi tapes and stuff. This is probably a good stopping spot for these three. That way, when I put them in my next journal, if I need to add a little bit different color or something to kind of tie them together with washi or a slap, you know, if I needed a little red or something, I could slap that on there. So I think I'll go ahead and stop right here. Here's some, give you a couple different other ideas. So these three we just made. I think they're really, really cute. And then these ones were in the last video on how to do the base. So here's the girls. I love how this one turned out. And then these two here. So this old vintagey style grungy take on it. And then I've done this one. This is a little different take. See if you can, make sure you can see it. It has metal and a charm, and then it's the back of it, I actually put papers and music notes and then stamped on them and then layered him up. So I thought that turned out really cute. And then here's another one. These ones here, as you know, that I made those out of the cardboard. These ones actually I've been working on that are out of a normal tag. So you can definitely tell the difference with this, the thicker. I don't know if you can tell the difference on video, but the thicker one looks thicker, I guess is how I can explain it. It's not too much thicker, but it just has a, for the gesso in the background and stuff, it just seems to hold up better. And then this one here, this was the same technique. I stamped on it, and then I used the sprays and the inks that are blended in there, and then it attached him with this tile that I made, this crackled tile, if you can see it. Let me bring it up. Make sure you can see it. There you go. So that was quite different, and he's holding it in his hand. So you can really let your imagination just go wild on, you know, what you want to put on it and how much. And the bigger the tag, you know, the bigger the bodies, of course, that you can use. So I always try to just keep an eye on that so that I don't have a monstrous guy and a little teeny tiny tag. But then that could work too, you know, if that's your style, and feet hanging off the end or whatever. So, all right, everybody. I think I am done for the day. I need to go get my laundry done and call it quits. But I'll be posting another video soon. I have some other projects in mind to play with and see how they turn out. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Any comments, I would love to hear them. If you post them below, I can reply back to you. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I hope that you all have a great day.